What's up, gamers? How you doing? It's John. In this video, I'll be reviewing the new StrikerDC wireless controller by Retro Fighters. This is for the Sega Dreamcast. Love the classic Sega Dreamcast, and I say classic because this system is 24 years old, which is crazy to think about. Makes me feel old. And the one to my left here, right here, is the original Dreamcast I picked up in September of 1999 when it first came out. Got it at Toys R Us. Really good memories of that Christmas as well, picking up some great games for the console. So one of my favorite systems of all time. I'm a fan of the original controller, which is this one right here. It's a little bulky. I love the VMUs. They're these memory cards that you can use as little games and almost like Tamagotchi back in the 90s. Really cool. Anyway, what's awesome about the Retro Fighters is they've redesigned the controller. It comes in 3 different colors. You have your black, your white, as well as the blue, which I have here in my hand. Just came out a couple weeks ago on their website. I'll put a link to their information below. They retail for $50 US, and for what you get, I think it's a pretty great product, to be honest with you. It has a 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection, so it's a little wider range than your typical Bluetooth, for example. It has up to 30 feet, so plenty of range. Now you notice, taking a closer look at it, it's missing the slot for the VMU, and you're wondering, where does that go? Well, here's what it comes with. It comes with a dongle, and the dongle has the slot for the VMU right there within the dongle, right? So if you want to access your memory right through it, it's not going to work through the controller, it's going to work through the dongle. And it also comes with a cable, USB-C cable, so you can charge it. It takes about a little over 2 hours to fully charge. Now, when I opened this up out of the box, I did notice there was no charge on it, so it took me a couple hours to charge it. But once it's charged, it has over 10 hours of gameplay on it. So it's rechargeable lithium battery. And what Retro Fighters has done is they've redesigned it so it's more like in the style of a Switch controller, right? Pro controller, or even an Xbox controller. Has kind of better feel. It's not as bulky. Has good build to it. You have your standard A, B, X, Y buttons. You have your D-pad, your start. There are also turbo buttons there as well. So some games you can add like a turbo feature. The nice D-pad. Really no delay analog stick as well. Get your shoulder buttons as well. So it has not only has L and R, but also has additional button triggers here, which is different, which is not on the original Dreamcast controller. So without any further ado, let's take a closer look at the controller itself, show you how it works and how it connects, all that good stuff, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's take a closer look at the controller itself. Here's the blue, which is my preferred one. I love what the blue looks like. Also comes in a nice matte black and kind of a matte white as well, which is cool. All of them are identical other than color, of course. Here is the dongle I was talking about. To sync it, you hit this button here, and then it will flash really quick. And you hit the start button, and it will sync right away. You can hiccup. The system's not turned on right now, but it will. There's no on and off. It will automatically turn off if you're not using it. You can hook up to 4 players at a time, which is great. This is your clear button, your turbo button, your start. Buttons are the same here. Your analog stick and D-pad both feel really good. You have an extra shoulder buttons here, which is great. Kind of really cool feel. Feels very similar to like a modern controller. So they've basically taken like the original Dreamcast controller, and if you're married and they had a kid and baby, with a modern controller, like a Switch Pro controller, this would probably be it, right? This dock here has a USB-C port as well. This is the port, USB-C to charge it. Mentioned before, it's about 2.5 hours of charge, over 10 hours of gameplay. This button here is to resync it or clear it if it doesn't sync right away. The USB-C port here is for firmware updates. You can update the firmware, which is nice. It does come with a cable. It does come with an instruction manual, though it's very simple how to pair and all that good stuff, right? Let's turn this on and take a closer look at some gameplay, see how this thing reacts. The first game I'm going to show you is Marvel vs. Capcom. Great fighter. I just want to show you it's important to have a good controller for a good fighter. Let's see how it works. Okay, got it synced. The VMU docking station was blinking a little bit. I held that down to blink fast. All I did to sync it was hit the start button, hold it down, and it synced. It takes a couple of seconds. Let's go ahead and start. This is a classic game I think you guys will all recognize. Definitely a must-own for the Dreamcast. I want to check this game out because it is a fighter, and because it's a fighter, it's important to have a good controller with good response. And of course, it's Capcom. Marvel versus Capcom. Classic game. Let's go check out arcade mode. Love this port. Now, for some reason on my TV, it has composite in, which is great, but it stretches the image, as you can tell here. Let's go to manual. Let's go normal. I love the sound of the Dreamcast too. It's just a great, I'm not sure if my mic is picking up. So far, no issues. What if I do turbo? Oh! Okay. This is Sonic Adventure 2. I'm not sure if my audio is picking it up, but I love the sound of the Dreamcast, how it loads the discs. I've got my memory card here. That way you can see it, right? Which is cool. And check this out. It's got the logo, the Sonic 2, Adventure 2 logo. That's super cool. All right, let's play. It's like a transparent blue, which is awesome. Love the Sonic Adventure series in general. The first and second one are awesome. What's cool about Retro Fighters is they're not only made games or controllers for the Dreamcast, they've done it for the N64. Oh, by the way, there is a vibration on here as well, which is cool. And every time I hit, and the analog stick does work. Every time it hits, if I can feel it vibrate. This reminds me of like Crazy Taxi a little bit here. Which is also a great Sega game. Oh, see, I just took out a car. Yeah, the vibrations are really cool. One of the awesome, best intros of a game, though, for real. And the soundtrack, amazing. See how you spin. There you go. All right, you guys get the idea. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and leaving a comment. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and of course, game on.